I'm in a rock band and may or may not be attempting the climb to stardom. We've written a handful of songs and started playing them at a local karaoke. Sorry, that word is not in this question. I'm playing out at local venues and almost said horse shows. No, house shows, not horse shows. My problem is that after every set, whenever someone attempts to compliment me on our music, I have an overwhelming urge to ask them questions about the songs, about my playing, about literally anything I can think of. So my question is this: how far can I go with this? Should I ask a question at all or just nod and thank them? And that's from Noteless in New Jersey.
Guys, this question is, this is not a joke, literally the reason I had to stop doing community theater. Because
really?
Coming off, there's no, whether you're in the audience or coming off the stage, that 15-minute period afterwards where people have to come up to you and tell you how sweet your voice is, or you have to tell them how you were moved and touched by this particular performance of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, is like the worst human interaction I think that you can be party to.
Yeah. And if I may, Noteless, here's the problem. No matter what you ask them, you're not going to believe their response.
No.
Yeah, everyone's
Trust
lying.
Me. Yeah, and if you say, like, hey, so what'd you think? And they're like, man, it was so good. And you're like, no, really, honestly, what did you think? No, really, it was so good. I mean, okay, you can tell me, like, because we're trying to get better. No, it was so good.
So good. You're like the early Shins. I like it so much.
You are
there
never
is
going to
no
get
affirmation they can give you that you're going to go, oh, okay.
Do you know what's going to be affirmation? When you get wet panties flung on stage at you. That's how you're going to know. And they have to be wet? Why do they have to be wet?
I don't know.
Why are these wet? Hey, who threw these wet panties up on the stage? That's gross.
I think they have to be wet for aerodynamic purposes. I don't think you're going to cut windows.
It's true. Yeah, it's like,
oh, no, if they're dry, there's not enough mass to them.
Yeah,
they
sure.
won't fall. Inertia, you need the mass.
Yeah, you need inertia.
That's like the Foo Fighters had to ask people to stop throwing Mentos at them when they played Big Me because that they are hard.
Yeah, they're like little bullets,
Like,
little
that
minty
sucks.
bullets.
Please don't do that. You're never going to get an honesty from people who are there, presumably your friends, or even if they're not, like they're there, they're looking you dead in the eye. If you want honesty, get on the internet. Everyone will fucking hate you.
The only reason that we're saying this, yes, thank you, Justin. The only reason that we're saying this is because I have never said anything bad about any art anyone's ever done to their face. And I try not to say it on internet even, because I know how nasty the internet gets.
Oh boy, howdy, does it ever.
Sheeminy creaminy.
Well, and you know the double-edged sword is like maybe see everybody also has that like one friend that's like their straight shooter friend that will be like, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion, and you would think that like in your mind you're like, that's exactly what I want an honest opinion so I can grow and improve, but you don't.
You super don't, because then Jerry's like, I don't know, man, it just sounded a little derivative of new Fugazi. Do they have new stuff? It sounds like new Fugazi to me. So
if Fugazi had continued to operate as a band in an alternate dimension, this sounds very derivative.
This sounds derivative of that. Then you would say, well, Jerry, thank you for your honest opinion. And then in your bed at night at 4 a.m. because you can't fucking sleep, you're like, God damn it, Jerry. My whole life is a lie.
Why didn't you just fucking say it was good and walk away?
Why'd you straight shoot me?
Why'd you straight shoot me in the heart?
That's actually why people started bringing flowers to things. Because you could give someone flowers and then walk away, and you don't have to say anything. And later they'll think, I must have talked to them.
Yeah.
Because I have flowers here.
Hey, take these. Oh, thank you. What'd you think? I just fucking gave you flowers. Like I shouldn't have to tell you that.
The interaction's over. I went to Kroger.
We're done. I went to Kroger.
To be fair, you guys, I think you're letting your theater show, because I don't think a lot of people roll up to rock shows with flowers.
Oh, God,
Maestro, Maestro, one more.
I say play on.
Bravissimo, bravissimo.
You don't.
The flowers have to be wet though, or else they won't travel.
Don't do this. Just say thank you so much, and we really appreciate you coming. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Did we?
Because I mean,
after our live
imagine
shows,
if we did a My Brother Me live show, and someone came up afterwards and they were like, "Hey, that was funny," and I was like, "Go on."
Break it down.
Tell me,
goofs.
Are you physically exhausted from laughing? Yeah, I mean, we don't like after our live shows. We usually just like fucking, just like hang, right? Like we're almost ashamed of the shit that we just did, and we don't want to talk about it. Let's move on. That's typical. No, I'm not joking. That's typically like at the Chicago after our first live show at Second City. We went out to that bar. It was my birthday, and I don't remember a lot of it because fucking Rocky Horror got me blackout. But like, we all just drank and didn't talk about it. I feel like, am I misremembering?
No, you're right.
No, I didn't talk about. I don't want to talk about it.
That's the thing.
I don't want to talk about it now.
We're talking a big game, but like,
That's actually the worst part about this. Is gonna sound so stupid, but like when we do a live show and then we talk to people afterwards, I really like being in any way like entertaining or worth listening to. I don't know if this is this way for genuinely talented people, but for me it is a finite resource.
Yeah.
And if I put it all into like an hour of doing a live show afterwards, like I know I suck. Like I am not funny. I do not have any whatever neurons those are that connect me to saying like not even funny, like applicable.
Yeah.
Like even relevant.
You fried all of those connections.
you can
they're
chart
all
that between our Chicago live show where we did like 20 minutes, and then we're like, what's up? Oh, this guy. And then our Austin live show when we did 2 back-to-back hour-long episodes and went out for like 5.5 minutes, and we're like,
and fell asleep on the tables in the back of that monk's place.